Here's my review of the Dr. Stone Reboot, Chapter 3, Give Me Space. And I just have to say, this shot right here is probably the most terrifying and depressing thing I've ever seen in anything. Any manga, any anime, anything at all. It's just shot of this Earth. The Earth with nothing, no lights, no sign of technology, no sign of human civilization, a black Earth. It's just overwhelming. I mean, I think we all understand the premise of this series time and time again. Life ending for everyone for 3,000 years, but this just makes it dig deeper than any other way I've seen it in the series. I mean, the characters crying over what's been lost hasn't really hit me, but this, just seeing the Earth like this, it really got to me. Anyway, yeah, now that no one's alive anymore, essentially, all of the power plants have stopped working. I mean, I would imagine it would take more than 22 hours, but I am not a scientist and they have a science consultant, so I'm going to trust them on that. Also, the thermal power plants are literally exploding. So yeah, the only lights left on Earth is the remnants of our entire civilization burning away. That is freaking depressing. Anyway, yeah, so the reason this is an issue is because they're trying to get the data they need, and to get the data they need the internet, and the internet's down because the entire, power system of the entire planet is down. So yeah, it's depressing. Anyway, they need the data to run in little Ray, and we get a little more information about him. He's apparently made out of 60 smartphone motherboards because of insufficient funding. You gotta love Shamil. He's like, wow, an honest robot. I like him. Such a him thing to say. Only problem is he lacks all common sense. When the girl asks him, hey, how old do I look? He says 1,000. As he says, I lack all sense. Which, yes you do, Lil Ray. Yes, you do. Anyway, the whole, lack of internet thing seems like it's going to be the thing that stops them. Things that just, drops them in their tracks. But as it turns out, they can use the satellites, the climate data from that, to get the data they need. So, yay! I kind of love that Byakuya has really no idea what he's saying here. He says, oh yeah, my son told me all about it. She's like, all right, so yeah, once again, Senku is saving the day here. I just love that. This line. We also want the infrared hyperspectral sensors vertical atmospheric distribution data. Yes, one take. And Lillian's like, what language are you speaking? But she works really well as a sounding board. Someone that, will ask the question, okay, what exactly does that mean in common English? Or Japanese, I guess. Whatever. And that's, very useful in a science-based show like this. I mean, in the regular Dr. Stone, we have one scientist and everyone else is a common folk, more or less. Now here we have 5 scientists and 1 common folk. So yeah, very nice inversion on the series. Speaking of the scientists, they're all super worried about making sure they bring their data and samples and everything back with them. And it's just bags and bags of what is essentially garbage at this point. I mean, anything they managed to bring down that was samples or data would serve them zero purpose. And, I mean, maybe Senku can get a hold of that. Like, maybe they put in concrete and maybe it's still okay. But that's a really big maybe, and I kind of doubt any of it would still be viable at this point. All right, next big issue is the fact the satellites are going outside of range, and they only have another 20 hours to get all the data they need, which kind of feels like a made-up problem. I mean, that's true, yes, but it feels like it puts a clock on things to make them have to do it faster, which, so then they try giving Ray a big emotional speech to pump him up to do better, but he reminds them, I'm a machine, that's not going to work. So Bakugo's like, alright, I'm going to fill you with a water cooling system so you can overclock your systems without exploding. He's like, but this will break me. He's like, I can put you back together. He's like, no, you can't. You're not an engineer. Oh, which is such a great moment. Another great moment between Byakuya and Lillian. I mean, they just work so well here. It's just, talking back and forth. I mean, she basically says to him, you're upset now because you literally spent half your life trying to get into space. Now you're here and you just want to rush back to Earth. And, once we get to Earth, that's probably it for the foreseeable future. Maybe ever. I mean, we might be the last humans to ever go to space. And then she gets all sad, so she starts dancing, and I'm not sure what it is, but it feels like the posing in this is so much better than the original Doctor Stone. I mean, you could say they're in space, they're more free to move around, but it just feels like it's so much better done. Like it's more focus on it here. Like I said in the first chapter, this thing is written and drawn by the artist of the main series, so he puts more focus on the visuals, I guess, than the storytelling. Maybe. I just really love how it all looks. As she's dancing, Bianca and all of them start crying. Because the truth is, they don't want to leave space. I mean, like I said, they literally spent their entire lives trying to get up here. Now, even though, the world needs them back down to Earth, they want to stay. They love space. I've heard the same thing from interviews with astronauts. They literally say, once you get back down, all you think about is going back up. It's life-changing. It's magical. It's a whole new world up there. And then Lillian sings, "If I had one wish right now, I'd take a pair of wings, like a bird's upon my back. What wings are all I ask. I would spread them wide and fly into the sky beyond, soaring towards freedom without grief. I wish to fly upon wings of my own." And I would like to take a minute to apologize to everyone who's forced to listen to me singing right there. Don't know why I did it. I am not a singer in any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, sorry about that. And this, somehow pumps up Yako, so he's like, "You're right, someday humans are going to fly back into space. I just know it. I know Senku's down there. I know he's going to get into space," which, yeah, I'm definitely calling it. I've said this before, I'm saying it again. Dr. Stone, the main series, literally has to end with Senku finding a way to go into space. Or, running the mission control for them going into space. I mean, I know that seems like it'd be really, really far into the future, but he's shown a remarkable talent for, making leaps and bounds beyond anything I would have expected when the series started. I mean, for those watching the anime, he just literally said, "I'm going to make a cell phone." So yeah, maybe a rocket ship wouldn't be too out of the realm of possibility. Anyway, then they decide, all right, let's go to Earth, and the first shuttle goes down, the first capsule, the first Soyuz capsule. It's been 60 hours since petrification. Seriously, let's stop and think about it for a minute. It has been less than 3 days since they realized that all of humanity is dead. They're handling this remarkably well. I mean, I think this is the first time they all burst down to tears as a group. That's a fairly good, amount of time to hold it together after realizing everyone you ever known and loved is dead. Yeah, so next chapter is going to be the capsule landing poorly, upside down, in water, and they won't be able to swim to shore because they are in the middle of the ocean. So, not great. Definitely not great. Again, I'm just curious, though. It feels like... I mean, I know this is a reboot. I mean, they say reboot. Does that mean they could change things? Does that mean they might end up landing somewhere else? I'm really not sure. This is going to tell us right here and now whether this is actually a spin-off series or if this is a retelling, changing the details, changing the facts, making it something else. Just thoughts. Next chapter, I think, will definitely answer that question, but let me think down below. Are they going to keep up the path? Do you think the posing in this chapter, in this series, is better than the original Dr. Stone? Let me know what you think down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and until next time,
peace.